Brian Thompson, a name that resonates with fans of cinema and television alike. The name alone sends chills down your spine, evoking memories of his most iconic roles. This guy is the real deal, a true baddie who has mastered the art of villainy. He's made a career out of playing the villain, and man, is he good at it. From his early days to his most recent roles, Thompson has consistently delivered performances that are both terrifying and captivating. With that chiseled face, intense stare, and gravelly voice, he's instantly recognizable. His physical presence alone can dominate a scene. He's a force to be reckoned with, bringing a level of intensity that few can match. Thompson has this amazing ability to make you hate him on screen, yet you can't look away. He's played some truly despicable characters, each one more memorable than the last. But here's the thing, you can't help but love him for it. His dedication to his craft and his ability to fully embody his characters make him a standout. He's just that damn good. Fans appreciate his work, and his performances have earned him a loyal following. He brings a certain charm to his villainy, a sense of humor that makes you almost root for the bad guy. It's this unique blend of menace and charisma that sets him apart. Thompson's performances are always memorable, always entertaining. He knows how to leave a lasting impression. He's a master of his craft, constantly honing his skills and pushing the boundaries of his roles. He's not just a one-trick pony though, his versatility allows him to take on a wide range of characters. Sure, he's known for playing tough guys and villains, but there's more to him than that. He brings a depth to these roles that goes beyond the surface, adding layers of complexity to his characters. He's got this quiet intensity that draws you in, making you want to know more about the character he's portraying. You can see the wheels turning behind those piercing eyes, a testament to his skill as an actor. Thompson's one of those actors who elevates every project he's in, bringing a unique energy and presence. Whether it's a big-budget action flick or a cult classic TV show, he leaves his mark, making each role unforgettable. He's a true icon of the villainous world, and his work deserves to be celebrated. His contributions to the genre are immense, and his legacy is secure. Brian Thompson didn't just wake up one day as Hollywood's favorite villain. No, his journey was a long and winding road, filled with hard work and determination. He paid his dues, man. He started from the bottom, taking on any role he could get his hands on, no matter how small or insignificant it seemed at the time. He started out in the trenches, honing his craft in those early days of his career. Acting classes, auditions, and small gigs were his daily grind. And it was clear from the get-go that this guy was destined for greatness. His talent was undeniable, and his passion for acting was evident in every performance. One of his earliest roles was in the now iconic film, The Terminator. Yeah, that Terminator. It was a small part, but it was a big break. He played a punk biker, one of the first victims of the relentless cyborg assassin. It was a brief appearance, but it left a lasting impression. Even in a small role, Thompson made an impact. Fans and critics alike took notice of his unique presence and intensity. That distinctive look of his, the chiseled features and intense gaze, it was already there. It was a look that would become his trademark. He had this raw energy, a presence that just jumped off the screen. It was something you couldn't teach. It was innate. It was obvious he was going places. His early roles were just the beginning of what would become a prolific career. Thompson worked steadily throughout the 80s, taking on a variety of roles. Each one added a new layer to his growing reputation. He was a natural in action movies, his imposing physique making him perfect for tough guy parts. But he was more than just muscles and menace. But he wasn't afraid to branch out, to show his range. He took on diverse roles, proving he could do more than just play the villain. He popped up in TV shows, often playing the heavy. But no matter the role, he always brought something special to the screen. He always brought his A-game, even if it was just a guest spot. His dedication to his craft was unwavering. Thompson was building a reputation as a reliable character actor, someone who could be counted on to deliver a memorable performance. His journey was far from over, but the foundation he laid in those early years was rock solid. The late 80s and early 90s saw Brian Thompson truly come into his own as a villain extraordinaire. This period marked the rise of his career, where he became synonymous with some of the most memorable antagonists in Hollywood. He landed roles in some of the most memorable action flicks of the era, cementing his status as a force to be reckoned with. His presence on screen was undeniable, and he quickly became a favorite for directors looking to cast a formidable villain. One of his breakthrough roles was in the 1986 Sylvester Stallone vehicle, Cobra. This film was a significant milestone in his career, showcasing his ability to hold his own against some of the biggest names in the industry. Thompson played the chillingly psychotic night slasher. His portrayal was so intense and convincing that it left a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike. Man, this guy was intense. His ability to convey such raw emotion and menace made him stand out in a genre filled with larger-than-life characters. He was the embodiment of pure evil, a relentless killing machine with a twisted sense of purpose. His character was not just a physical threat but also a psychological one, adding depth to the role. Thompson went toe-to-toe with Stallone in that film, and he held his own. Their on-screen confrontations were electrifying, making Cobra a standout action movie of its time. He wasn't intimidated by sharing the screen with a superstar. Instead, he used it as an opportunity to elevate his performance, proving that he could match the intensity and charisma of Stallone. He brought his A-game, and then some. Every scene he was in crackled with energy, making it clear that he was a force to be reckoned with. The Night Slasher became one of Thompson's most iconic roles, and for good reason. He was terrifying. His performance set a new standard for movie villains, combining physical prowess with a chilling psychological edge. But Thompson's talents weren't limited to the big screen. He seamlessly transitioned to television, bringing the same intensity and charisma to his roles. He made his mark on television as well, with memorable recurring roles in shows like The X-Files and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. These roles allowed him to reach a broader audience and showcase his versatility as an actor. In The X-Files, he played the chilling alien bounty hunter, This role was a perfect fit for Thompson, allowing him to bring his unique brand of menace to the small screen. Talk about a perfect casting choice. Fans and critics alike praised his performance, noting how his imposing presence added a new layer of fear to the character. Thompson's imposing physique and otherworldly features made him the ideal choice for this creepy, enigmatic character. His ability to convey quiet menace made his portrayal unforgettable. He brought a quiet menace to the role that was truly unsettling. His performance added a new dimension to the show, making the alien bounty hunter one of the most memorable villains in The X-Files. And then there was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where Thompson played the recurring villain, the Judge. This role allowed him to explore a different facet of his villainous persona. This role allowed Thompson to showcase his villainous side with a touch of dark humor. His portrayal of the Judge was both menacing and oddly charismatic, making him a standout character in the series. The Judge was a powerful demon with a penchant for theatrics, and Thompson clearly relished every moment. His performance was a masterclass in balancing menace with a touch of dark humor, making the Judge a memorable villain in the Buffyverse. So, what is it about Brian Thompson that makes him such a captivating on-screen presence? Why do we love to hate him so much? Well, for starters, the dude's got charisma to spare. He can command a scene with a single look, a subtle shift in his expression, and those eyes, they're like windows into the soul, even when that soul belongs to a ruthless villain.